If you haven't already known this, the 2021 season update of Formula 1 Mobile Racing has just been released last week. Many players have been genuinely excited to see what this update can deliver, with a glimpse of how it will be from the beta release in July. Obviously, the main change being the career mode and the improved visual graphics, which I personally feel is the best change of this update. The colors look stellar, much more vivid, rich, and definitely an enhanced user experience as a whole. But many felt that this is all to it. Now I know that the career mode has not been released yet, but by taking the career mode from the beta release as a gauge, many users aren't sure if this was a good update by Codemasters and the new name Electronic Arts. Without further ado, I'll be pointing out aspects of the updates along with thoughts from the community that could be done better. The amount of braking, downshifts and decelerations when going over the curb could be turned down slightly to simulate more realistic gameplay. I believe that this aspect was brought in to discourage dirty players from deliberately cutting corners without any consequence. But with the current setting, the flow of overtaking over a tight corner gets broken, especially during one-on-one challenges where you can't afford to be slowed down so much just by going over a curb with only one or two wheels. Where is single racing? If players, especially new players, can't practice, they will be put at a disadvantage going into the one-on-one challenges. As covered in a previous video of mine, according to the Q&A, racing physics are now more specific to circuits where it is more than just a balanced track, a high-speed track and a high downforce track. They will now have to find a good balance for each track. So without the option for single racing, players will be limited to properly try out different settings and modes for different tracks. It seems like this update has been developed by the FIA where they're trying to put a limit on the number of testing teams could do. However, we may get it back in a career mode, so let's just hope that happens. I feel that this takes away the experience of playing Formula 1 where accidentally going off the track into the Shadow Realm, the game does not allow you to figure out how to return to the track but spawns you back on the track itself. Makes me feel like I'm playing an arcade game. There has also been frustrations among players where tracks take very long to download despite having good internet download speed. But not all have experienced this, others have suggested to restart the playing device to fix it. Opening pit boxes now is such a chore. The animation takes too long to open part by part by part by part by part by part. The 2020 version was much quicker. Some players have experienced glitchy and laggy graphics, especially when racing in corners despite using a device that meets the minimum spec and GPU requirements for the game. A Reddit user has suggested that clearing cache and a fresh install solves this issue, but this solution hasn't worked for all. Many have also preferred the racing haptics of 2020, but I feel that this is just something that we have to get used to. I personally prefer the 2020 engine sounds where it has a deeper vibration sound as opposed to the rather piercing one currently. But not that of an issue, I know some players that prefer this one. I feel that this will be such a game changer. You wouldn't need to always compete with the AI and other competitors where a handful of them are dirty players themselves. Racing with friends will bring in a whole new level of fun. The official video game has it, so I don't see why the F1 Mobile can't have it as well. For advanced interfaces such as ERS, tire management and pit strategy, it might not be possible to fit all of the necessary buttons and functions on a relatively small device, but I feel that a friend list would quite be doable. This was my biggest wish for the 2021 update, but unfortunately it was not brought to fruition. I feel that this will bring a more realistic gameplay against the AI and other real competitors. Many times racing against the AI, I feel as though I'm cheating. Being able to activate DRS when the other cars do not have it, it makes my overtaking less satisfying. The power of Slipstream can also help out players who have been unfairly matched against a fellow competitor whose stats are way higher. These are just some of the points I've gathered from having played the game for about a week now, and along with critique and discussion that other users have expressed. Let's hope the career mode will be a good one with opportunities for single racing and for Codemasters to just fix a little bit of the racing experience would be mega for all players. At the end of the day, it's not as bad as it seems to be. Some of these changes are aspects that we just have to get used to, and these worries could just be our natural human behavior of overcoming change. If you have reached this far, thank you so much for watching. Like if you've enjoyed this video, which can also help push this video to more F1 mobile players out there. Also subscribe to the channel and comment down your thoughts on the 2021 season update. Do you agree with the points mentioned or disagree? I'll read all of them. Thank you once again. Stay safe, F1 fans.